Hello, I'm Jordan, you're not, and it's finally October, so we can celebrate Halloween all month long. And to get started, I'm going to review the Season 3 premiere of Sleepy Hollow, one of my favorite shows. Now, I fell in love with the pilot episode of Sleepy Hollow, and then we had Season 2. Season 2 was kind of, you know? Like, okay, there's going to be some spoilers for the show in this Season 3, Episode 1 throughout this whole video, so if you don't want to get spoiled for you, get out right now. Alright, so this whole Season 2, by the way, it just felt really off. Like, it wasn't as fun as the first season was. Like, the first few episodes of Season 1, it was, I love, someone taken out of time, like, someone, like, fish out of water stories, and like, someone that's taken from the past and then bring them to the future. I love stories like that. But with Season 2, they kind of didn't really, it just felt like another, like a Monster of the Week show, and his, Henry, he just brings in one monster after the other just to have Ichabod and Abby defeat them. And then at the very end, out of nowhere, this comes just out of the blue, like, Katrina, his smoking hot redhead wife, she's been good up to this point, and all of a sudden, Henry, which is her son, he says that he's gonna make everyone into a coven of witches, and she wants to join, like, she wants to be a part of that. And then when Ichabod has to kill Henry, and so that pisses off Katrina because that's her son. So then she just flat out hates Ichabod now, so she goes back in time to try to kill him back in the old days, when the Horseman was trying to kill him. And so that just kind of really felt off the wall, like it just felt so sudden, like, okay. So now we have Season 3. It's 9 months later after the end of Season 2, I believe. And Ichabod is in prison, and Abby is now working as an FBI agent in Quantico, I think. And then the Horseman he's still around, but the next big bad villain, Pandora, shows up and puts the Horseman in Pandora's box. So right then and there, they took away, like, the main villain of Sleepy Hollow. That kind of, like, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have liked that, but now I guess I'm okay with it. Like, hopefully, if it gets renewed for Season 4, hopefully they'll bring the Horseman back. But just right now, I guess we're gonna see how Pandora's gonna do, like, as the next main villain. So another thing they've done, Ichabod always had, like, his hair like in a ponytail, but now he has his hair cut, which. That doesn't really bother me too much. As long as he stays in his 18th century clothes and still kind of confused by modern times and modern technology, I'll be okay with that. So Abby got her hair cut too, which, that doesn't make no difference to me. And so then Pandora releases a new monster, and she's kind of like, she's going to probably be like Rita Repulsa, isn't she? Like let's say Moloch was Lord Zed, now they're bringing in Pandora, which is like Rita, which is kind of the exact opposite of what happened in the original Power Rangers. So I guess, Pandora's probably going to be around, kind of wreaking havoc with her demons and monsters for Ichabod and Abby. And I really hope that Fox doesn't cancel this series, because I love it. I just wish that, I heard that the ratings were down for this episode, and I just really wish that they keep it on the air, because if it gets canceled, I'm going to raise some hell for sure. I'm going to be super pissed, like I was with Dallas when TNT canceled it. Save Dallas, bitches! Alright. So, yeah, Ichabod and Abby, they meet up again after 9 months, because, she helps Ichabod get out of prison because he brought in a tablet from another country, which I guess you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, and then the new demon comes in. This demon preys on people's fear, or does something with fear. Wouldn't a demon ever already make you scared anyway? Oh, okay. And I suppose that's about it. Yeah, I kind of like this episode because they had it was a little more police oriented. How it shows Abby's story, her life, and how she's working with the police, and Ichabod's there. There's like a big SWAT team, and there and his 18th century stuff, which is, I don't know, I like that stuff. I don't know, it's pretty cool. So, me, personally, of course I'm going to give it an A, this episode an A, because I love Sleepy Hollow and I love the mythology and all the characters and just the idea of the show. I love everything about it. I just really, really wish that they don't cancel Sleepy Hollow at the end of the season, because it seems like everything comes in threes now. Dallas, that had 3 seasons, it got canceled by the douchebags at TNT. The Following, that had 3 seasons, that got canceled. Under the Dome, that recently got canceled, that has 3 seasons. So everything comes in threes. It's a conspiracy. Illuminati. That's probably what it is. Okay, well, I guess that's it for now. If you haven't watched Sleepy Hollow, go out and buy it right now. I wish I could hand this to you into your 3D in the real world, but I can't. 'Cause that's not how it works. It does Willy Wonka though, but that's not how. Okay, well, hope you like my review. I guess it was kind of a review, wasn't it? And then hopefully sometime this month, of course, I'm going to try to review some Halloween-themed movies. I am going to definitely try to review the original classic Halloween, which I have never done before. I might review Rob Zombie's Halloween, which I've never done before. I might even compare and contrast and see which one I think is better, which, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Okay, let's have a great October, everyone.